Block Incorporated, led by Jack Dorsey, will allocate 10% of its profit each month to purchasing Bitcoin. In a recent declaration, Jack Dorsey, the co-founder of Twitter, announced that his fintech firm, Block Incorporated, will dedicate 10% of its gross profit from Bitcoin-related products to acquire more Bitcoin each month. In a shareholder letter dated May 2, Dorsey stated, "We will continue to invest 10% of our gross profit from Bitcoin products into purchasing Bitcoin each month. We were among the first public companies to put Bitcoin on our balance sheet." During the fourth quarter of 2020 and the first quarter of 2021, Block Incorporated purchased $220 million worth of BTC. Our investment in Bitcoin transcends technology. It is an investment in a future where the expansion of economic opportunities is the norm, Dorsey explained. According to the latest earnings report as of March 31, Block Incorporated held 8,038 BTC, valued at $573 million, with a registered paper profit of $233 million. The company's gross Bitcoin profit for the first quarter of 2024 from sales to clients through the Cash App business rose nearly 60% year-over-year to $80.1 million. The company's revenue from Bitcoin, sales volume of Bitcoin sold to Block clients, grew by 26% year-over-year to $2.73 billion in the first quarter, attributed to the rise in the average market price of Bitcoin for the quarter. In the shareholder letter, Dorsey remarked that he spends so much time on Bitcoin because he believes the world needs an open money protocol. He stated that such an open protocol could benefit Block by allowing it to serve more people around the world faster. In December, the firm launched its Bitcoin wallet, Bitkey, and last week on April 23, announced that it is building a complete Bitcoin mining system to help alleviate issues faced by miners post-halving. There will be a native currency of the internet. It is merely a matter of time. It won't happen overnight. Existing and emerging financial systems will operate in parallel for some time, Dorsey asserted. Dutch exchange Bitvavo is teaming up with Figment to expand its staking services. Based in the Netherlands, the cryptocurrency exchange Bitvavo will utilize the institutional-level infrastructure of the staking platform Figment to host various tokens on behalf of its users. Figment, which attracted significant investments in 2021 from companies such as Galaxy Digital, announced that it would provide staking infrastructure for the Dutch exchange. Bitvavo will place user assets across multiple proof-of-stake protocols, including Ethereum, Solana, and Near. In a statement, Bitvavo CEO and co-founder Mark Newellston highlighted the exchange's efforts to analyze and enhance its products and services. The company also confirmed that Figment represents an expansion and diversification of its staking service providers in a pool that includes Coinbase, Copper, and Kiln. Newellston added that staking has become an integral part of the cryptocurrency industry and that offering staking services is crucial for its client base, which numbers over 1.5 million users in the Benelux region. Working with Figment will allow the exchange to ensure additional security and fund placement for staking and expand our offerings, said the CEO of Bitvavo. Figment is one of the market leaders in staking infrastructure, and we continue to be impressed by their cutting-edge market knowledge. Eva Lawrence, Figment's head of region for Europe, the Middle East, and Africa, said that both teams have been collaborating for 6 months with the aim of becoming the leading exchange for staking services across Europe. The partnership aims to provide access to staking rewards on Bitvavo in recently launched networks. Figment is also creating dedicated validation nodes for Bitvavo to ensure high-quality performance and network security. The Dutch exchange continues to steadily expand its presence in Europe. In November 2023, the company announced the launch of services for French users following successful registration as a digital asset service provider with France's Autorite des Marchés Financiers. The expansion into France followed the regulatory approval for Bitvavo to offer its services in Austria. In 2022, the exchange expanded its offerings to Italy and applied for registration in other major European markets. At the European Blockchain Conference held in Barcelona in October 2023, Newellston expressed confidence that the structure of European crypto asset markets would allow cryptocurrency companies to offer financial services and vice versa. The former president of PayPal has stated that Bitcoin will become the native currency of artificial intelligence. As cryptocurrencies gain mainstream popularity, especially Bitcoin, the most well-known crypto asset, it could evolve to become the native currency for artificial intelligence, AI, according to the former PayPal president. David Marcus, ex-president of PayPal and current CEO of Lightspark, a platform enabling open payments on the Lightning Network, shared his vision for Bitcoin's future during his presentation at MicroStrategy World. He highlighted the need to eliminate the difficulties associated with converting non-digital money into digital in payments, insisting that the adopted method must be digital and as neutral as possible. He specified that Bitcoin, the flagship asset of decentralized finance, DeFi, meets all these requirements. Europeans are not going to accept an American version of a digital asset or vice versa. And what is the most neutral form of digital internet money? It's Bitcoin. So, if you make it super efficient, super fast, real-time, with transaction speeds of artificial intelligence, it essentially becomes the native currency of artificial intelligence, Marcus explained. Furthermore, Marcus observed the evolution of artificial intelligence in services like Google Translate, which functions as a device that you can talk to, and it speaks in another language using self-learning, having devised its own neutral language to essentially translate from one language to another using its own mechanism. In this context, the former PayPal president noted that Bitcoin could similarly serve as a neutral means of transferring value over the internet, much like how Google Translate's artificial intelligence uses its own artificial language to convey meaning between languages. Curve Finance paid a $250,000 bounty for the discovery of a reentrancy vulnerability. A security researcher received a reward of $250,000 for identifying a vulnerability that historically enabled hackers to extract millions of dollars from cryptocurrency protocols. The cybersecurity researcher, known by the pseudonym Marco Kroc from Cupia Security, detected the reentrancy vulnerability in the decentralized finance, DeFi, protocol of Curve Finance. In a thread on Platform X, he explained how this flaw could be exploited to manipulate balances and withdraw funds from liquidity pools. Curve Finance acknowledged the potential security shortfalls and recognized the seriousness of the vulnerability, Marco Kroc explained. Following a thorough investigation, Curve Finance awarded Marco Kroc the maximum bug bounty of $250,000. According to Curve Finance, the threat was classified as not so dangerous, and they believed that in such cases, it would be possible to recover the stolen funds. However, the protocol stated that a security incident of any magnitude could have caused serious panic if it had occurred. Curve Finance has only recently recovered from a $62 million hack that occurred in July 2023. As part of its return to normalcy, the DeFi protocol voted to compensate liquidity providers, LPs, with assets worth $49.2 million. Blockchain data confirms that 94% of token holders approved the disbursement of more than $49.2 million in tokens to cover losses in Curve's pools for JPEG, Alchemix, ALCX, and Metronome, MET. According to Curve's proposal, the community fund will supply Curve DAO, CRV, tokens. The final amount also includes a deduction for tokens recovered after the incident.